Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Zeke and welcome to the Dream Green Show. Yes sir, I got on my cheetah shirt, so you guys already know what that means. It's time to make some fast money. So in this video, I'm about to just go in and do a stock analysis completely through, let you guys see the complete process on how I find these great opportunities to buy these hype stocks like LCA and SBE. So last time I did these, I told you guys to get in on a great price on SBE. So we're gonna try to find some great setups in this video as well. But before we dive into it, this video is brought to you by Webull. Sign up now by clicking the link down in the description, deposit $100, and now you can receive 4 free stocks valued up to $1,600 each. Once you get those 4 free stocks, you can either keep them in there or you can sell them and withdraw your money out. It's literally free money. So don't miss out on this great opportunity that Webull is running right now. The link is down in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Right now, 4,100 of you guys have hit the notification bell. Once we get to 5,000 subscribers that have hit the notification bell, we're gonna do a giveaway on this channel. So don't miss out on that giveaway. Just hit subscribe on the video. But enough talking, let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Welcome back, dreamers. This video is going to be just a little different. It's not going to be many edits at all, so you guys can see my complete process on how I set up everything. So here we go. The first stock that we're going to go over is SBE, which is switchback energy, which is really going to change over to charge point. You guys already know this setup. So here we are. This was the opportunity that I gave you not too long ago. There was a low, and then there was a high, and then there was a pullback. And I said that it was going to pull back to the golden zone. And if it pulled back to the golden zone, I was going to pick up some shares. And if it pulled all the way back to the 0.618, I was going to pick up even more shares, and I did. And then it ended up skyrocketing right off the 618 and then bouncing all the way back up to another all-time high. So let's go ahead and delete this Fibonacci sequence right there. All right, we're going to draw a resistance line right here, right at the top of that, and right there. So let's try to make it flat. So SBE is having a hard time breaking above. This is the 15-minute chart, by the way, my bad. That means every bar, let's zoom in. Okay, every bar on here represents the last 15 minutes of the trading day. If it's a red bar, that means it started there and ended down here within those 15 minutes. And if it's a green bar, that means it started here and ended up going back up there over the last 15 minutes. And that is the price action, that's the price point. So this is the resistance line that we're gonna draw right here. Let's move that out just a little bit more. All right, so it's having a hard time breaking above $43 or so. Let's get that right there. So we're gonna use that as the resistance line. Now that we have finished with that old Fibonacci retracement, we're gonna draw a new one from this low right here where it bounced off from to its new high. So we're gonna go to Fibonacci. And this is my settings right here, guys. If you want my settings, you can just look at this. And we're gonna draw that all the way out to the top part, right to the resistance, right there. All right, so this is the 15-minute chart, and it's looking like it's gonna use the simple moving average, the 180-day simple moving average, which is the solid line right there. It's usually a sign of support, and it bounced off this one, and it looked like it might bounce off of it again and trade sideways, and might test the upwards part of $43 again over the next week or so. But this is the opportunity that we have coming up. If it stayed true like last time and sticking to its rhythm that we predicted out, it could pull all the way back to the golden zone one more time, which is around the $35 price point and the $33.70 price point. If it pulls back to that price point right there, once again, we're gonna load up on these stocks. And if it pulls back to the 618 right here, that's why I put 0.618. If it pulls back to the 618, we're gonna double up on those stocks again. Remember, buy low, buy more stocks at a lower price than you would at an all-time high. If it's at an all-time high, you believe in the company, you could buy a share or two there. But once it takes a big dip, you wanna buy the double amount of shares that you would at an all-time high. So if it pulls all the way back to the 33.70 and the 31 price point, that's where we're gonna load up on switchback energy. So let's look at a quick flag pattern that I see right quick. So we're gonna draw out a quick flag pattern from here. Let's get rid of the, let's keep that, bam, right there. That's really the flag right there. So it's an upward flag. So it could go all the way back up and down, up and down, up and down, and ride this flag pattern. Once it breaks below this flag pattern, that's when it could probably pull back to the 618. But if it breaks above this flag pattern, it's gonna break above $44, $43, and then it's probably gonna use that as the new support line and have a hard time falling below $44 until it shows that it's going to go back to a new golden zone. So this is not static. It's not going to stay there. We're going to have to keep on moving the Fibonacci retracement. But if you set it up right, it usually follows the golden rule. Everything follows the golden rule, and it's been treating me well so far. This is how I find these setups to get in at great buying opportunities. So that's one pattern right there, which is the flag pattern that I see. It's an upward trend pattern. It's going to touch once right there, touch again right there, again right there, again right there, and it's staying true and not anything outrageous. This is a bull pattern right here. So this is an upward flag. If it breaks down, look for a buy at the 50 or the 618, and if it breaks above, you could just wait for another pullback, or you could just pick up some shares right here. Be conservative on how many shares you pick up within this flag pattern right here. But once it breaks down below, if it breaks down below, just go ahead and wait until it pulls back to the 618 or the 50, and then pick up some more shares. All right, but that is my buy on SBE charge point this week. The next one is Golden Nugget, LCA. Golden LCA is going to be Golden Nugget. They have a meeting on December 18th. If the meeting goes well, the ticker symbol LCA will be no more. They're gonna change the ticker symbol over to Golden Nugget Online Gambling, which would be GNOG. So right now, this is Golden Nugget, and let's go ahead and, all right, so we're gonna stay on the 15-minute for Golden Nugget. Right now, you guys can see that it's just a clear bull run on the way up. It's a little channel that I see right here. So let's draw this channel out, and we have to move it just a little bit. Move this channel. Get this set up just right. All right, so that's the upward channel. That is a very, very, very steep channel. Now, this is based off of how well DraftKings have performed when they went public. DraftKings have a lot of major backers behind them, so we expected DraftKings to pretty much explode. Golden Nugget is expected to do the same thing, but we're going to see, because online gambling is going to be very explosive by 2027. I said in the last video, by the year 2027, it's going to 10x by 2027. So anytime getting in now would be a pretty good deal, but for the short term, it is in a very, very high pattern. And if we take a look right here, bam, it is now at the bottom of the channel. So this is at the top of the channel, and this is at the bottom of the channel. That means it has a hard time breaking below it, and right here it has a hard time breaking above it. So it came up here, this is the top of the channel, and right now, as you guys can see, it is approaching the bottom of the channel. If it breaks below, we're gonna have some good buying opportunities before the meeting on the 18th. But if nothing happens on the 18th and no new news come out, we could pretty much see it come back to a golden zone and capitalize on LCA. But if it stay true to this channel and use this as a support line, it is on the 180-day simple moving average. The green line right here is using that as a support, so it could bounce back up, and you guys could begin in at a great value at $22.15. But if it breaks below, let's see what we will wait until it pull back to for us to buy a bunch of LCA. Fibonacci retracement down here, we touched last time, and we're gonna go all the way back up to the top. All right, So if we're looking at the golden zone for us, for LCA will be around $21. If it goes 21, be a good buy between 21 and 1974, and anywhere from $18.41 to $19.67. If it go down to $18, load up on LCA, because that might be a good buying opportunity unless some horrible news come out. But yeah, loading up at $18 would be amazing. If it does break below this upward channel, it's probably 9 times out of 10 gonna eventually pull back to the golden zone, and that might be a safe buy. But if you guys are more conservative, you could wait until it pulls back to the 618 and get in around $18.40. Now, there is a small flag pattern right here. We draw that out. Bam. Let's get rid of this right here. Bam. Get rid of that one. And draw this flag out. All right, yep. So even on this downward flag pattern right here, something is going to happen soon. Something is going to happen soon, all right? The MACD is looking good. It's on an upward trend. The RSI is not overbought or oversold. It's somewhere in the middle, but it's going to make a play soon. It's going to make a play soon. If it breaks below, expect it to pull back to the golden zone. If it breaks above, it's probably going to trade sideways and use the $25 price point as a resistance line, or the upward channel that I showed you guys. Let's go back. Or if it breaks above the flag pattern right there, it's gonna skyrocket until the next upward channel of this one right here. So that could be an all-time high by the time LCA changes over to GNOG. All right, guys, that's it. That is my setup for LCA and SBE. If you want to check out what I'm going to do with Workhorse in NEO, make sure you check out the next video that is about to come out maybe 10 to 15 minutes after this video. But make sure that you check out that video as well, because I'm going to give my setups over NEO, and I'm going to give my setups over Workhorse. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. But other than that, I'm Zeke, giving you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.